Hey guys, welcome to Chats with Carissa. So some exciting news. I don't know if you've noticed, but I got my hair dyed because we have our ball on Friday, our college ball. So that should be exciting. I got my my hair dyed. Can't wait to show everyone. It's like a dark red. It's probably a bit hard to see, but it's a dark red. It's very nice. So my chat show tonight is going to be about Australia, because I am from Australia, but my actual topic is going to be like fun facts, so you might learn something whether you're not Australian or not. So either way you're going to learn something. So first one is that Australia is as wide as the distance between London and Moscow. So that's pretty interesting to think. Between London and Moscow, that's how wide Australia is. I've been to both countries, but not at the same time. But if I went at the same time, then I probably would actually be able to tell that it's that wide in width, which I think is interesting. In 1880, Melbourne was the richest city in the world, which is interesting. This day and age, it's probably like New York or something. So I don't actually know. Australia was the second country in the world to allow women to vote. The first one was New Zealand. So New Zealand technically kind of is our neighbour. To be technically geographical, Indonesia is, but I feel like New Zealand's more our neighbour than Indonesia is. This is one funny one. An Australian man tried to sell New Zealand on eBay. I thought that was funny. How the hell do you sell a country on eBay, or try to sell a country on eBay? Like, what would you put as the description? Like, one country for sale. Best offer. Like, who does the money go to? The actual country, or like, I don't know. Another fun fact was Australia was one of the founding members of the United Nations. So that's probably why we have a very good connection with the United Nations. Another funny one is, and a lot of people know this, is Australia is one of the only countries where we eat the animals on our coat of arms. So kangaroo and emu. We do eat our animals on our coat of arms, which is kind of sad, but kind of interesting as well, like that we eat our coat of arms animal. Like the flag of California, I think it's California, is like a bear on it. Don't question me on that. Like, do they eat bears? I don't think they do. So that's weird. The Great Barrier Reef is the planet's largest living structure, and it has its own post box. Pretty cool. So obviously someone must check it, which is quite interesting. Obviously Australia is well known for its like deadly species and multiple animals that can kill you. That's nearly everything can kill you, but it's interesting though, because a lot of Australians probably don't actually get killed by a lot of their animals. I don't really know, except for maybe sharks, and if you live way out in the outback, probably snakes. But you're probably more likely to die of like extreme heat rather than an actual animal killing you, because it's like gets so hot here. So Australia currently has its own national anthem, but up until 1984, Australia's national anthem was God Save the Queen. Obviously, when the Queen wasn't in reign, then it was God Save the King. So it's changed. That changed in 1984. A kangaroo, which is one of Australia's popular wildlife and iconic wildlife, is only 1 centimetre long when it's born. I thought that's pretty interesting. 1 centimetre is very small. Like, that's small. That's how small it is. Very, very, very small. I don't know what some other interesting facts are. Let's have a look. Oh, that was just me fork. No native Australian animal has hooves. That's interesting. I mean, horses have hooves, but they're not a native Australian animal. So that's interesting. Every year Brisbane hosts the World Championships of Cockroach Racing. I do not want to go there if they're going to host cockroach racing because I hate cockroaches. But it's weird how they do cockroach racing. Like, do they put numbers on the cockroaches and then just be like, yo, if this one wins, I win? Like, how does it work? How does cockroach... I don't even know. I don't know. We all know that Captain James Cook was the first person who landed on Australia's east coast in 1770. That's probably not as a fun fact because we all know it. But interesting thing is there have been no deaths in Australia from a spider bite since 1979, which is quite interesting considering we have a lot of spiders over here. Redback spider, that's the only one I really know is the redback spider. So that's the end of my chat show. It's a very short one this evening, but I have lots to do. I have a few assignments to do. Have to go see a very good friend of mine, see if she needs help with her assignment, and possibly finish the rest of my Nutella, because I got so excited I could buy Nutella yesterday. It was so exciting. And I need to look at the camera. I keep looking at myself, but I need to look at the camera. So I hope you all had a good evening. I hope you enjoyed my chat show, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.